Etsu Yahaya Primary Health Care Center at Mayaki Dajia area of Bida, a project initiated by the Mayaki Nupe pharmacist Yahaya Aliyu Mayaki, with the support and collaboration with Alhaji Muhammad Ndabu Alfa, Dr. Adamu Baba, Engineer Ahmed Dalladi, and other monitoring committee have reached completion. The project was executed at an advanced stage before one of the state government agencies under the leadership of Aja Aishatu Abubakar, the general manager of NSGCSDA, took over and completed it. As part of her contribution, Aja Aishatu Abubakar donated a baby scanner machine and the sum of 300,000 naira to the center.
On behalf of CSDA, we are happy to be here to hand over this facility to the local government and the Primary Healthcare Ministry so that the manpower and running of this facility will be in good hands. Our major aim at the end of the day is for the community to own this project and ensure the sustainability of the project. It is on this note that there is a personal donation from one of the officers at CSDA of a scanner, a baby scanner for the hospital.
The project was officially inaugurated and handed over to the local government primary health care authority through the Commissioner for Primary Health Care, Dr. Ibrahim Dangana, who was represented at the event by a permanent secretary from the ministry. The Bida local government chairman, represented by the council secretary, alongside the member representing Bida South constituency, Honorable Aruna Muhammad Dokwaza, and other dignitaries delivered goodwill remarks during the ceremony. The Mayaki Nupe pharmacist Yahaya Aliyu Mayaki appreciated all those who make the project a reality and highlighted the importance of the primary health care center at Mayaki Dajia, Bida.
We need to just establish a primary health facility here to take care of a multitude of people that needed this care. Now the planning began. The most important thing was the location. Where do we locate it? And when the first person that met me was Namasu, who happens to be a retired director of Central Bank of Nigeria. And I said to him, I would donate my plot of land that I inherited from my father. That's where you are today. Now that is done, I went to His Royal Highness to seek for a blessing. I also told him that these are my plans for making Dajia, not limited to primary health, but several other things. There is some. But then we set up a committee to supervise, headed by Etsu's title holder, called Damazan, my son father, Ibrahim Sokara, we had Husseini, Alpha, and also the man. Those were the preliminary committee set up to supervise the project as we proceed. Now, within the community, we had already Damasu, we had Baba Adamu, we had my younger brother of the same mother, not of the same father, who flies straight in Doha there. He also came into the picture. We had Engineer Dalladi. All those people, myself being the driver, were the first set of people that contributed money for the takeoff of this particular project. Others within the community joined late, like my very good friend, childhood friend, Yahaya Usman, and Wamba Nupe. They are all within Mayaki Dajia. Now the project started. And when we started, of course you know what it is. It was not so much of epileptic, but occasionally we run out of funds. I now decided to use my God-given talent and network to reach out to individuals, one of whom came here late. I think he represents, he came here, he should have been here much earlier. The member representing Bida South, Honorable Haruna. Also, I contacted my very serious brother, Farmer Dr. Muhammad Umar Bab. He's somebody that I know, not because he's today a governor. I have known him much longer than now. When I contacted him, he was not a governor, he was not yet a candidate, he was just a contestant. And when I told him about it, he immediately sent his assistance to me. Believe me honestly, I remain grateful to him. Believing in me and trusting me, he hasn't even seen it. I only told him, but of course he knows the kind of person I am. And we kept moving.
In any community, it's an advantage for us as a politician that this thing is rural development. And whatever the CSDA is doing today, I also say is an addend to what development project that our people are carrying out this time around. We APC as a party, if you could not appreciate the effort of CSDA, rural development and road and hill, and planning, if you couldn't appreciate them today at this critical time, for them to see it good in us, to take this kind of opportunity to the grassroots. They are telling us that whenever we are going back to seek for their vote, it will make things easy for us.
On behalf of the Ministry of Rural and Community Development, the CSDA, the Niger State Planning Commission, the Niger State Primary Healthcare Ministry, we want to thank you most sincerely.
The women in Mayaki community, we deem it fit and necessary to recognize and appreciate the efforts of our leaders, politically and traditionally. We would like to express our heartfelt expression to your tireless efforts in developing and improving our community. Your leadership and dedication to our well-being have not gone unnoticed, and we are grateful for your commitment to creating a better life for all of us. Your initiative.
This is the level room. Yes. Okay?
Yes, level room.
So you deliver here?
Yes. Okay, delivery room is this is the resting. After the here is the delivery room.
Okay. So we want to take your injection after the prescription. We want to take injection, you come here. This is the bed. This is the ward. This is the general ward.
Yes, we are going to meet our patient.
Where is the special ward? Hey, this one are my own.
Yes, sir.
Why you keep all the drugs?
Yes, sir.
Please make sure that you keep all the drugs under room temperature.
Thank you.
Okay? This is where the doctor stays. And he's in suit. Because there is
Yahaya Primary Healthcare Center in Mayaki, Dajia. It was selected last year for intervention after the routine and expression of interest. It qualified because it was already a community project done by the community, so we only stepped in to complete it for them. It was already at roof level, so the agency now came in and finished off the building, the external works, plus the borehole, solar-powered borehole, including furnishing too. So that is what we did. But this was in collaboration with the community. The CSDA doesn't actually come in to do the work by themselves. We set up what we call Community Project Management Committees, the CPMC. They are the ones who oversee every single aspect of the work as a community. If there's going to be any decision taken, they come back to the community, discuss and reach a decision and get back to the agency. And to the glory of God, we are here today. We only facilitated 20 of those 100 upgrades to level 2 facilities across the state. We were honored by the governor himself when he selected the agency to implement the first 20, which we handed over, commissioned and handed over in May, early this year. But this one is merely a community project. What CSDA does is go into communities that express interest for our interventions, and then if they qualify for that intervention, we go in and help them out. So that is all we did. For the 100 number, I'm sure more are coming. The 20 has been completed, so we are working on 80. The other ones that are going to come may likely not come from CSDA. So from inside information, I know that more are coming on board by the end of this year, inshallah. Yes, we are going to give a 300,000 naira seed fund for drugs so that the clinic can take off without any hindrance. So those things are going to be facilitated between the agency, the clinic and the CPMC, because anything we are going to do is not going to be directly between us, the agency and the clinic. It's going to be a collaboration between the agency, the clinic, the CPMC and the Ministry for Primary Healthcare. So we'll be expecting to have a list of what they need in terms of drugs and medication. And then once that procurement is made, it will be delivered here once and for all, inshallah.
As you have all seen, this is a community-driven project. And in the new Niger agenda, the primary healthcare revitalization is on the top of the list. And as part of this, we are trying to take primary care very close to the people. And we want it in every community. And not only having it, should be functional so that people of the community will benefit from it. So we are happy this was started by the community, by the individual. Then the community member contributed. And finally, the CSDA complemented their effort. And today, it has been completed, commissioned and handed over to us. So we're very happy.
Almighty Allah for this very wonderful guest show, which was initiated by Mayaki and Nupe Dodondawa, and which graciously Niger State CSDA took up and completed the project for the benefit of the good people of Mayaki and Dajia Ward in Bida local government. It's a wonderful development. It's a primary health care center that would equip with all the necessary facilities to cater for the primary needs of the people of Mayaki and Dajia.
I'm very excited. It's good to start a project and see that it's completed within your lifetime. So I'm absolutely excited. As a pharmacist, I know the role of primary health facility. If only the primary health facilities are working very well, it will reduce pressure on the secondary facility. And the tertiary facility like FMC becomes a referral center. But presently, the primary facilities are not working to the extent that FMC is treating malaria, diarrhea, and typhoid. That is not why FMC is established. So I'm very excited, and I believe and hope that more of this will come so that it will reduce pressure on secondary facilities.